what do we expect from you? Okay, what do we expect from diploma students? What do we expect from bachelor students? What do we expect from MDiv students? So unless you know these expectations, right, you can fulfill those expectations. So today my goal is to let you know, regardless of which class you are in, doesn't matter which class you are in, doesn't matter you're a CTH student, diploma student, bachelor student or MDiv student. These are the expectations, okay, for this semester and for the rest of the college years that you have in the future, okay. So Andhra Bible College academic orientation. So I'm taking a class as an example. Okay, so this class is what? Old Testament survey. See, Old Testament survey. What we call this as a shared classroom. What is it called? Shared classroom. Shared classroom means we share the classroom, we share the professor, we share all the notes. Okay, so that's why we have in this class we have diploma students in here and bachelor students in here and as well as MDiv students. But look at these numbers. What are these numbers? Have you ever thought of these numbers?
Subject
Why do we
code.
have these numbers?
Subject code.
Okay, what is BI means? What is BI means? Do you guys know? MDiv student, do you know what the course code is? You never know. Okay, so BI is a Bible class. What is it? BI means Bible. See, there is one, right? One means that's first level. Okay, that is diploma level. 3 means what is it? It's bachelor level. Okay, 5 means what? Master. So this actually goes what we consider like after 10th class. Okay, this is +1, +3, and +5. You understand? What is it? +1, +3, +5. So +1 student, you know what +1 is, right? CBSE +1. So you will be in this level. Okay, +3 means after +2, one more year, which is bachelor's level, right? And then you have +5 means after you graduate, right? That's +5. So you understand the terminology. Unless you understand this, you won't understand. Every time we are giving a syllabus, okay, you have to understand those things. Okay, so I want to go over some of the things here. Today's agenda is to understand course overview. Everybody have course syllabus, right? Teachers are giving you course syllabus. How to read the course overview, course objectives, required textbooks, student learning time, okay, assignments and assessment, grading scale, course policy, and schedule. Understand? So that's the goal today, to understand those things. Right? Okay. So, what's a course description? A course description is what we are doing with this class in less than 100 words. Okay? Course description means ఈ క్లాస్లో ఏం చెప్తున్నామో 100 words లోపల దాన్ని చెప్తాం. Okay? So that's what course description means, less than 100 words. So we're taking Old Testament survey as an example. Right? So students explore the Old Testament as the living authoritative word of God, tracing the grand narrative of creation, covenant, redemption from Genesis to Malachi through engagement with narrative, poetry, law, prophecy, and wisdom declaration. Students gain a command of each canonical division and master interpretive skills rooted in the grammatical historical method. See, you don't read that, right? You take the syllabus and you look at the last page and you go, when is the final exam? Right? Unless you know the course description, you won't know what this class is about. Okay? So this is our goal. Our goal is to, we stated this in less than 100 words. Okay? So, credit hours, how many credit hours? 3. Is it? 3 credit hours. 3 credit hours means you have to be in class for 135 hours. You understand? 3 credit hours means you have to learn 100 and you have to invest 135 hours. Okay? So 3 credit hours, 15 semesters, 15 weeks, 15 weeks. So this is a year 1 first semester class. Okay? Language is English primarily, but bilingual. Okay, sometimes I use Telugu. Okay? Konchu Telugu. You understand English students? What is koncham means? Little. Okay, koncham means what? So koncham Telugu, much English. Okay? So, so this is a combined cohort. Combined. So whenever you see symbol like this, you see symbol, that means it's combined class. You know what combined class is, right? Right, yeah, shared class. In college we call it shared class. In high school or elementary you call it combined class. You understand? Have you ever had combined classes when you are in school? 9th class, 8th class, you have combined classes and all the 8th class people come and 9th class people and you guys are so excited. Why are you so excited? Because you see juniors and seniors, right? So it's very exciting, right? So this is also exciting like that. Except we change the terminology to shared class. Alright, so whenever you see this symbol, what does that mean? Shared class. It's a shared class between Diploma of Theology, PTH and MDiv. So you might be asking, sir, we already did this. Okay, in Diploma you are teaching the same course. In Bible, with BTH you are teaching the same course. In MDiv also you are teaching the same course. Sir, what is this, sir? This is not fair. Okay, you might ask, no, I'll tell you what's going on. Okay, so these are course objectives. See, the course objectives means what's objective means this is the goal. See, the course objectives are different for diploma, like green color. Okay, they are different for same content. Are we reading the same Bible?
Yes.
We are reading the same Bible, right? Same content, right? In Bible College, same content, but MDiv students, they have to read differently. BTH students, they have to read differently, and diploma students, they read same Bible, right? You are not asking the same question with Bible. God, why did you give the same Bible to diploma and master, right? So similarly, you think about that as an example. The courses were similarly. Okay. So what's the difference? Diploma in theology, they what their goal is recall the canonical structure of the Old Testament and identify major literary genres, historical periods, and key figures. That's it. They're only memorizing what is the structure. Okay. Another goal is explain the Noahic, Abrahamic, Mosaic, and Davidic covenants and their theological significance within redemptive history. See, recall, explain, and apply. See, those are the verbs that we are using. You know, again, what's a verb? I keep on coming to this word. What's a verb? It's an action, right? It's an action. So they are going to just recall. They will be able to explain. So if I come to Chalmers after a few days, I ask him explain. Explain Noahic covenant means that he will be able to explain. Okay? And apply. Apply means apply the grammatical historical method of interpretation to selected Old Testament passage. That's it. Now, the core objective for BTA changes. See, the word change here. What is it?
Analyze.
Analyze. Okay, now you are getting into a different field. Analyze the relationship between Old Testament prophecy and New Testament prophecy. You should be able to analyze. It's different step for you, different level. Then what? Evaluate. Okay, evaluate the theological ethics of the Mosaic law and wisdom literature for pastoral ministry in the Indian context. This is a very important Indian context. How does it apply to us in Indian context? Okay. Okay. So that's where BTH students, they have to do this too. Not just these two. You understand? So how many objectives does a diploma student have? How many objectives does a BTH student have? 5, right? How many objectives does MD student have?
6.
You understand now? Right? Next. What is MD student's objective? Synthesize Old Testament themes and critically engage contemporary interpretive approaches. Liberation theology, Hindu-Christian dialogue. Okay. Now we are getting into advanced mode. Right? And construct an original theological argument tracing a major Old Testament motive through the both testaments into the church's missional task. This is an example. I'm just giving you an example. This is an example for Old Testament survey. Okay? Alright, let's go to the next slide. So, everyone has, it will be given, there is a required textbook. Okay? Everyone's textbook is same. Required textbook. What ma'am is using is Essential Guide to the Bible by Rose Publications. Assigned sections listed in weekly schedule. Okay? And then you have Holy Bible. By the way, everyone bring ESV Bible. What are you reading? You guys are reading KJV. I saw the reading, and some people are reading KJV. Some people are reading NKJV. Some people are using some other. But what we are going to use in the classroom is for study purpose. We are going to use ESV. You can have a KJV and KJV for your church or whatever you want to do. But we use ESV for simplicity. Simple English. Okay? ESV means English Standard Version. Okay, so by English Standard Version. So have one ESV Bible. I have KJV Bible. I have NKJV Bible. I have ESV Bible as well. Okay, I'm not saying don't use KJV or use only ESV. Alright? We are going to use one version. One college, one version. Okay? ESV. Bring ESV. And then you have MLA handbook. What is an MLA handbook? Okay. MLA handbook is you will get in study methods. Okay. How to write a paper. How to write a assignment. Everything is in the MLA handbook. You can look at it in. So this starts with BTH student, not for diploma. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Two. Then for MPhil, it's called the Turabian Manual. You need to remember these terms. Turabian, also called Chicago style. What is it?
Chicago.
So your style is different from your style. So this is MLA handbook. This is a Chicago style. And then you have recommended reading. Full list of all supplementary textbooks will be in there. So I'm just giving you this example, right? The next slide. Okay, then we have number 4, student learning time. Okay, what is this? Student, simply we call it in academic terms SLT. What is it? SLT, student learning times. Remember I told you 3 credit hours means 3 credit hours means that means if you want to get 3 credit hours in Old Testament survey, you have to spend how many?
135 hours in each subject.
135 hours in that subject. Okay, so we divide this academically this way. This is the ATA criteria. You have in that 135 45 hours of what is it? Direct instruction. Also we call it contact hours. Contact hours mean we are going to teach. How many hours? 45 hours. Okay, 3 hours per week. You understand? We are going to, so if we say 3 credit hours, we are going to teach 3 hours per week. You understand? That means Old Testament survey, we are going to have 3 hours per week. Now it's up to principal ma'am how she decides. You can have 3 hours straight class. You understand? You have to teach 3 hours per week. You can have, how can we divide this? There are 3 ways to divide, right? 3 hours straight class or 2 1.5 hours or 3 1 hours. You understand? For example, you can have 3 hours straight class on Monday, or you can have Tuesday and Thursday 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, or you can have Monday, Wednesday, Friday 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. So it's up to principal ma'am and the availability of the professor. We are going to schedule that. But either way, we are going to have 3 hours of lectures. So 3 hours of lecture into 15 weeks. One semester is how many weeks? 15 weeks. So 3 into 15 is, you understand? Next, we're going to have assigned reading. So you can count those 2. So ma'am is going to give like these pages. Right? You go and read those. And you have to read 1 hour per week. Okay? 1 hour per week. So ma'am is going to specify those pages. Then 15 hours of writing and responses. Okay, 1 hour per week. Writing means, so you read pages 20 to 30. Okay, then you have to write a reading report. You understand? Reading. So you read for 1 hour, you write for
1 hour.
okay. You can think of it as homework. Okay. Then we have 4 hours per week. Research, quizzes, projects. Study, quiz prep, or research.
Okay.
If you are studying, you can count that for 135 hours, right? So total how many hours? 135 student learning hours per semester. 3 credit hours into 45. Okay, student learning hours. Now, you can say, sir, does MDiv students and diploma students read the same amount? No. Diploma student, they read how many?
5 to 10 pages.
So 5 to 10 pages per week, not per day. How many? Per
On
week.
each subject.
On each subject, not just one subject,
Yeah.
not just not just all the subjects, okay?